I'll let you know what I've been noticing over the last few years. You know, when I first started junk removal, I would do so many single items. Every day it was a single item of sort. I'd go out there and remove box TVs, those big old projection box TVs. I removed those like they was going out of style. I was doing a lot of hot tub removals, just a crap load of hot tub, man. And I was averaging about 4 hot tub removals a week. And I remember times that I would do 3 hot tubs in one day, 2 hot tubs in one day, and have like, seriously, 10 hot tubs throughout the week. Now that didn't happen all the time. Good morning, Alex. It didn't happen all the time. It would just happen every once in a while. The most I've ever done in 1 week was 10. The most I've ever done in one day was 3. And I'm going to tell you, it's exhausting. And this video is not going to be a long video. It's going to be a short video. But I wanted to express the extinction of single items as time goes on. And while I'm doing these things, I'm also realizing that I'm eliminating a household that needs the single item done. I'm eliminating that. So if there was 10 people and 5 of them had hot tubs, those 5 would have called me, but they're not going to ever call me back for a hot tub removal. So it's an extinction of those 5 people that I'll never get back for that item again. Now, I'll get them for garage clean outs, or I'll get them for, you know, estates, or whatever. But I'll never get them back for hot tub removals. Now, when I started way back in the day, I used to remove TVs all the time. These huge projection TVs, and I was charging like $45. I didn't charge anything for these TVs. I was just removing them all the time. On a constant basis. I had like 3 or 4 a day. And as time goes on, I started realizing people started changing from those big old projection TVs and the big box ones with the plastic back to the LEDs, the screens that are this thick, you know what I mean? And then they got cheaper and they got cheaper. And as time goes on, I got eliminated from the TVs. All the TVs are gone, dude. I'm going to tell you something. I haven't done a TV in about, I don't know, 6-7 months. I haven't removed the TV from a person's house. Just a single item. Now, when I do a house clean out, I do one, yeah, but not like just a single item. I'll read some of these comments. Good morning, Ricardo. What's up, Clutterbusters? Good morning, Ricardo. Blessings to you. Be safe. You too. Hold on. Oh, no, John. Sorry, John. And those single items get extinct. They do. I've noticed that. I've noticed that a lot. And I can tell that as time goes on, these satellite dishes that I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot of satellite dishes, and people switch over services so quick. You know, they'll go from satellite to cable, from satellite to internet, you know, Netflix, whatever. And the satellite is going away. I could tell it's going away. Now, I used to do 3 satellites a week. The most I've ever done is like 4 in a day, 4 in one day. That's the most. But other than that, I probably had just 2 in a day, or 2. Now I'll be lucky if I get 1 in a week, but I still do satellites. And it's weird. The extinction of the satellite, the extinction of the projection TV, and the extinction of the hot tub. And I know people still buy hot tubs, but these hot tubs have a cycle, right? They have like a 7-year cycle, a 5 to 6, 7-year cycle, whatever. And it's done. After those years, it's just done, and then they call me. So it's that cycle that they'll have, right? It's that cycle. And I've realized that a lot of these, now how does this really stick it to the little guy? Well, I'm going to tell you really right off the bat. Imagine you're getting into junk removal You're trying to accelerate your business into junk removal, and you're pinpointing items that are extinct. All right, so put it this way. Let's say there's 10 items. Let's think about those 10 items, what they are. Couches, mattresses, satellite dish, hot tubs, water heaters, dishwashers, washer and dryers, refrigerators, evictions, and hoarder houses. 10. When you get into this business, you expect to get 10 services, 10 things that you can remove. But then all of a sudden, you lose 3 of those. The TVs, the hot tubs, the satellite dishes, they're gone. Now you have a chance of only getting 7 of them. 7 services called out. Why? Because I've already removed them. I have already removed them. I went to their houses. I picked them up years ago. I beat you to it 10 years ago. It's the elimination and the extinction of certain services that aren't offered anymore, that the customer won't call me for anymore. And it's because it's been done already. I don't think people realize you get into this business thinking that you're going to start removing satellite dishes, but the problem is everybody's going to cable. Everybody's going to internet. Everybody's doing something totally different. They're using satellite. Okay, so I'll tell you, this is a true statement when I say this. You remember those satellite dishes that used to be on poles in people's backyard? They used to be a pole and they'd be like 7 or 8 foot wide. I charge $150 to remove those things. $150, okay? I haven't done one of those in over a year. Bro, let me tell you something. I used to do those things almost 3 times a week. I haven't done one of those in over a year. Now, I'll tell you what has grown in my business is the hoarding, the estates, the evictions. All those have grown. I'm going to tell you why. Because people and the economy is growing and people can't afford. And that's why those will never go away. The more that the price of items of anything goes up, food, cars, homes, the higher the price goes, the more unlikely that they'll be able to afford household living in America. So the evictions are never going to go anywhere. The hoarding will never go away. The house cleanouts. And when I say house cleanouts, because I think a lot of people have a very distorted idea about house cleanouts and evictions. Okay, so an eviction is when the sheriff is there. That's it. That's it. If the sheriff shows up and he's got a court order to go through the front door, and those are the ones you have, then that's an eviction. A house clean out is when someone is renting and they just leave. That's it. Now, this past month in January, I had 2 evictions. I'm sorry, was it February? No, I meant to say this. I think this February I had 2 evictions. Last month in January, I had 4 evictions, all with sheriffs. And of course, they're on my YouTube channel. I mean, I don't have to prove it to anybody. But I don't see evictions going away anywhere. But single items, I see the extinction of single items. Because they've been done and people know, hey, it's like the VHS video, the beta, the VCR. Nobody picks up VCRs anymore unless they're doing like a 1960s home or 70s home or whatever. It's the extinction of these items that are gone. No more. No bueno for nobody. I want you to think about that before you start a junk removal business, that you've been eliminated by the services that people want to get removed. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. And the Chiefs won Super Bowl tonight. Mahomes is a stud. We're stuck with this dud of Dak Prescott. I'll tell you one thing I did notice, the hard work that he puts in. Dang, that boy puts in hard work. Whatever he's doing, he puts in that work. in March of this year is the 2024 Junk Removal Summit. It is the 14th, 15th, and 16th. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. It's $150 for tickets. I hope to see y'all there. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.